boys and girls. How are you? So, we are going on to day 2 of the second week of school closings. And I just wanted to let you know that I love you so much and I miss you. So many parents and friends have been reaching out and sending me emails and text messages, and they make my heart so happy. And I just want to say that every single little bit of work you do at home, I totally know that it is making your brain grow. So, today I wanted to talk to you about something that we talked about in the beginning of the year, and then we talked about it after spring break, and it's those big feelings. So, we know that at school, when our feelings get too big for our body, we just go to the timeout TP and we just take a break and we know what to do. But I was thinking, you don't have a timeout TP at your house, probably. But you could maybe make a little space in your home that's just for you and put a fidget in there that helps you calm down. But so let's just do some review of what those big feelings are. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, there we go. So some of those big feelings are really happy feelings and you just want to jump up and scream, yeah. And then sometimes those feelings are anger or disappointment or frustration. And when those feelings feel like you can't hold them in your body, we just know exactly what to do. And you might remember that little lightning bug named Schubert. And he was a friend that we read about, and he was going through lots of the same things, big feelings, dealing with how to deal with friends. And we learned from Schubert how to be a star, how to stop, take a deep breath, and relax. So let's look at some of those breathing strategies. There's our mat, and I know you recognize that. The first picture we have is the star, then we have the dream, we have the pretzel, and the balloon. So there's 4 different ways that we know how to calm when we need to. So the star, and you know Schubert is a star, we just stop, take a deep breath, and relax. And when I take that deep breath out, I like to close my eyes and imagine that every bit of that anger or that frustration or that sadness is just going right out of my body with that breath, like this. And then I'm going to let out all the bad feelings. Now, let's not get crazy. You can't just do this one time and then all of a sudden you feel better, right? Sometimes it might take like 10 times, even 10 deep breaths. It's just different for every person. Now we can do the drain, and this is my favorite one because it gets all those muscles activated. Put your hands out straight. You're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze every bit, all of those muscles. And then as soon as you can't squeeze anymore, turn on the drain and imagine all those bad feelings leaving. And we slowly relax each of our muscles until we feel calm. And you might have to do that one a couple of times too. Next, we have the pretzel. And for this one, you might want to stand up. You're going to cross your feet, cross your arms, and then bend your arms in so you keep them real close to your heart. And you're just going to out. You can do it again. We have like this. Cross our hands. Bring them in. The pretzel breath. And then we have our balloon. And I put that little girl at the bottom of the screen because I wanted you to see how her belly gets big when she breathes in and it goes kind of flat when she breathes out. And that's what we're going to do. So I've got my hands up and I'm ready to fill my balloon. And I like to go as slow as I can when I push all the air out because I'm imagining all that frustration leaving my body. I'm going to try one more time. I feel really calm. I hope you do too. So, I wanted to talk to you about some of the other things that we do in the classroom because sometimes breathing's not enough. We got to do some more stuff. So, we also can do calming cream. Now, I know that you might not have the same exact calming cream that we use in the classroom, and that's totally fine as long as it smells delicious and it calms you down. That's all it has to do. See if your mom or grandmom or aunts or uncles or anybody in your family has any lotion that smells just really delicious. And keep some of that. And remember, rub it in your hands, smell them, but don't let them touch your face. because we can't put our hands by our face. Make sure they're clean and washed, and that helps us calm us down. Coloring pictures, especially if you're coloring a picture about what's bothering you, that can be super helpful. This is the Superman yoga pose. Sometimes if I'm feeling down and I just stand like this for 10 seconds and focus on my breathing, I'll tell you what, I start to feel a lot better, even powerful. I start to feel like Superman. And if I smile even, and you might feel silly smiling when you're sad, but if you try it, and it's really hard to get sad when you're standing that silly. We can also count to 10. And remember, especially if it's another person, maybe a brother or a sister or a cousin or even your parents or your grown-ups, remember to see the best. Remember that if someone is doing something that's wrong or upsetting you, they might not be doing it to actually hurt you. And try to see beyond. So we want to make sure we always see the best. And remember, here, I'll show you this real quick. Every day may not be good, but there is some good in every single day. So, boys and girls, I wanted you to remember all of that. And I put this page and this page for your grown-ups in case you wanted to print this out. That way you could see exactly how to do each of the breathings. And I just wanted you guys to know there's lots of links and resources here, lots of stuff from what we've learned in school about Schubert. And if you click on that first little link, or maybe it's like the third one, if you click on it, it takes you to Schubert's house and Schubert's school, and you can go explore the different things. And there's lots of things to click on and check out. So you can see Schubert and his friends, and even remember Benny the bully who took his apple when Schubert had to learn to use his big voice. He's there. All of the friends are there. So check out the Conscious Discipline and Schubert's house and Schubert's school. It's really neat. And boys and girls, remember, I am here for you always. Feel free to reach out. Send me a text, send me a comment, anything, email. I miss you guys so much and I love you a lot. And I hope to see you really, really soon. Talk to you later, boys and girls. Bye.